right, everyone, welcome back into the Faithful Cartographer series here on the channel. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are in the church at Thompson's Crossing in Pleasant Valley, and so I left off the end of the last episode and basically said, all right, I'm just gonna, trek forward a little bit. I'm gonna get to the church and basically shut things down. And that is what I did. However, in the time between the end of the last episode, which I know we had some more audio problems. I think I've got that figured out. I know I've said that 2 or 3 times. I'll explain here in just a second what I think happened. But in the time that it took me to finish getting from where we were, which was in the creek bed, to the church at Thompson's Crossing, I actually did get attacked by a wolf. And I did record that, and I had kind of intended to share that with you, but it's got the same problem as the end of the last episode had, that the audio just wasn't great. So, yeah, I figured we'd just pick up here. Basically what happened is I came across 2 wolves. I managed to fire off the revolver. Ooh, is it just because my wrists are still banged up? Yeah, I'm still all beat up. I managed to get 1 shot off, scared them away. And then they came back, basically, and I took another shot at one of them that was, charging me and missed, and he got me. So, yeah, I managed to take care of the blood loss risk that I had and the infection risk, and then I pretty much just finished getting over here. So that's kind of where we're at. I got inside and called it a day. So, yeah, that's why I'm starting this one off a little banged up. It is just about midday. Honestly, we may not do much today. I'll probably just head over to the community center and kind of get, rested up and everything along those lines. So let's run over there, and then we'll take a quick look at what our progress is in terms of mapping the Pleasant Valley region. I guess it might be a little bit of a lesson to me that I can't just do that, where sometimes I like to go ahead and, if I'm just gonna finish walking somewhere, rather than have you guys sit here and watch me walk for another 5 minutes or whatever, I'll just say, okay, we'll wrap up here and I'll get there, and then will be where we kick off the next episode. Might be a lesson to me that I can't necessarily do that because it didn't work out in this instance. I got attacked in that time, and like I said, I recorded it when I came across the wolves. I started the recording, but the commentary audio was no good again, and I do, like I said, think I know what's happening there, or at least in that case. Basically, so I'm using a wired headphone setup that runs into my controller, since I am on PlayStation 5. So I've got Bose headphones, basically, and I run those through to my controller, so I'm hearing the audio of the game, in my ears. However, since it is wired, it does have an inline microphone. And so I think what probably happened that episode is at some point in time, I guess the PlayStation 5 picks up the last microphone you plug in. And so I have a larger microphone that I'm talking into right now, but if that headphones come unplugged from the controller and I just quickly push it back in, which is probably what happens, it switches over to the microphone on the headphones, which is not nearly as robust or really intended to capture that type of audio. So I think that's what happened about halfway through that episode, it seems like. So yeah, I know we've had audio problems on this series in particular. I do apologize for that. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. As I kind of identify these issues, it'll inevitably get bigger. I'm hoping to upgrade headphones here in the near future, so that should hopefully alleviate some of that issue. But I do believe that's what happened. Okay. So 12 out of 25, we're roughly about halfway through Pleasant Valley. Upper Falls, that's not far from here. Three Strikes Farmstead, I'm not entirely sure. I know I've been there, I'm just not entirely sure where it is off the top of my head. Let's take a look at what we have mapped. So we've kind of done this whole side, right? This whole side. So we could go come out of Thompson's Crossing and kind of go down this road and up this way, and I think that might be, you know, what our next plan of attack is. We need to kind of get some recovery started here, though, because we're in pretty rough shape, and some of my clothing items, too, looked like they needed some repairs after that wolf attack. So let's maybe do that really quickly. Ooh, my boots are at 10%. That is not good. And I probably don't have any leather. Actions, I don't have leather. Alright, well, let's fix the earmuffs. Start there.
Man, don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
And that should, those are usually pretty easy to repair. Up to 82%. Oh, we don't have any more cloth? How do I not have any? Did I leave it all here? I might have already, like, just dumped it here. Let's check. Nope, not in there. I mean, we can get cloth. That won't be a problem. I just feel like I had a bunch.
Feels like an empty pit.
Revolver cartridges. Hadn't even searched this yet. That's crazy. I have to have more cloth. I feel like I had a bunch. It's just like, what did I do with it all? It's the question. Did I just, like, drop it somewhere or what? Maybe I didn't have as much as I thought I did. I mean, really, it's no problem. I can go grab some. In fact, I think that's probably what we'll have to do. So let's head to some of the houses, like, across the street and things. What's this? Gloves? How are my gloves? They're fine. Okay, let's just, like, run across to this house and tear up some of the blinds and things. Okay, and right here. And I'll get to this cloth, and then I may go outside and try to do my repairs and things out there, because that way we're not accumulating any risk towards cabin fever. I don't think I've said it yet, so while I just kind of finished harvesting here, I do appreciate you guys tuning into the episode here. This series is still a lot of fun. For me, I know we've had some problems with audio and things, so I appreciate you guys sticking it out. Hope you are enjoying it as much as I am. It's still, you know, like a nice retreat from the Interloper series, and, you know, like challenges and things. You don't have to quite think as hard. I'm basically just kind of, you know, moving along and doing my mapping and then on to the next region. So it's kind of fun in that way too, is that we'll like progress to each region before, you know, everything's all said and done. So that aspect of it is pretty fun as well. That should be enough cloth, but let's just grab some spare.
I am
Tired and thirsty. Let's drink that soda. Time it's probably not close to time to go to bed. Nope. I can repair while I'm tired. Oh yeah, our pants are pretty rough too. Let's head out here. Okay. Yeah, we're warm enough out here. Let's get a little closer to the community center, since that's where, you know, we're gonna sleep and everything. Though that way we're just right next to the door over there. It's, you know, I don't know. I was gonna say it's tempting to go try and find the wolf that I fought with, and find his body, but I don't know if we really need to worry about doing that. All right, let's fix the cow. We're cold, or we're not cold. We're tired. I didn't realize you lost condition from being tired. Because we're losing condition just a tiny little bit. But I think it's worth it to get this stuff repaired. Of course, it keeps failing. Is there anything else that's like on the verge? The pants. Yeah, let's get this done tonight too. Then we'll go in.
Damn it.
Go to bed.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, still didn't get great, but we can work on them a little more tomorrow. I think there's a deer carcass out there. I think I'll also run down and get that pelt, and because we may end up having to make some boots. Alright, let's eat and go to bed. Let's eat sardines. Let's just eat the sardines. Anything that's not going to take... how many calories do we have? 597. We need some more. So let's eat that last thing of sardines. And drink. And then let's just crash. We should get a lot of our condition back. It's the nice thing about Stalker as well. And we should be all healed up, all of our wrists and things. Yeah, we went from like, I don't know, 20% condition to completely back to 100 overnight. So that's super nice.
Wheat trees?
Is it gonna be? Oh man, our boots are just going downhill more. Okay. What else needs love? Let's go ahead and. No, it's too dark. That's fine. Let's just pass a little bit of time. And then I know you guys are after me to keep her fed. I'm still going to resist a little bit, I think. Solely for the reason that, like, when I start to hunt, what do I have? I have a bow and I have a revolver, and I left my rifles behind. You know, when I start to stop and do some of that stuff, I'm going to, you know, our overall, like, trajectory is going to slow down, if that makes sense. All right, how much extra cloth do I have? I'm heavy right now. You know, on the flip side of that, obviously, if I spend the time to do that, I'm just looking at what I can. Do I dare leave? I don't think I dare leave that because I just needed it. I totally lost my train of thought there, guys. I think basically what I'm trying to get at is, you know, when I stop to start hunting and stuff, like the time that we're spending in regions will start to increase, and we won't be, you know, making as quick a progress at getting this done as I'd like to. So I don't know. It's definitely a trade-off. We're gonna need food, and this boot situation has me a little worried. We're probably gonna have to make the deerskin boots. Oh no, I have another pair of boots right there. Let's go ahead and put them on. And in fact, let's back out of there. Let's tear up this pair and cross our fingers
Soon.
that we can repair this set in one go. And that'll buy us some time, at least towards deerskin boots. Yep, okay, 65%. Make sure we put them on. Let's jump outside. Okay. So I did say I wanted to run down here really quickly and see about this carcass. Maybe get the deerskin off of it. I should probably grab the meat as well. There is a carcass down here, right? No, it's a human. I thought there was a deer carcass down here. I don't know. I do see some cattails, so I'm still going to come down here and grab those. Might not be much, but that's okay. Can I search you? Nope. You don't got anything anyway. Okay, let's head off this direction, and then still have plenty of, yeah, we have 10 charcoal. That's enough to at least get us started. I think, yeah, okay, I was checking to see. So we've already mapped the mine. That's what I wanted to double check. In fact, I think we came from that direction, right? So there's some other things we need to map along this road over here, though. I promise eventually we will go for well-fed. I just, let's, try and steamroll maybe through this region, and then, once we probably go to Timberwolf next, I think, we can maybe take a breath, set up shop in the cabin there for a little while, and maybe do some proper, like, hunting and, cooking, and kind of get ourselves established there, and we can maybe slow down the roll a little bit on just trying to get everything mapped and, get well fed and all that kind of stuff. But I want to get Pleasant Valley crossed off the list pretty quickly. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, I just really don't like it here. And would rather not be here. Okay, so let's just follow the road. The road does eventually end, and I'm sure that is... Actually, let's check that we haven't already done it. I guess we could look at the map. No, because it would be somewhere like right here. The end of the road. I think that actually might be what it's called. Yeah, maybe. I see a turn up there. That's actually probably, those signs probably are the turn to the mine. So really we just have to follow the asphalt here. And that'll get us where we're going. Yep, still have my 2 missing rounds from here when I fired it. Let's go ahead and reload it. And we'll go ahead and grab the casings as well. Just in case. Don't anticipate needing to use it, but didn't last time either. And I would like to, I guess, finish repairing clothes at some point as well. We've got a lot of clothing items right now that are just kind of okay, right? Like they're, there's a cave back there. I wonder if there's anything in there. Let's go check it out. And then I think we just need to basically go, we'll just come back out to the road. Let's just check out the cave. We got a lot of clothing items that are just kind of like okay right now. They're not in great shape, but they're not, in terrible shape either. So I'd like to kind of get everything in pretty good condition, especially if we're going to Timberwolf next. This is just a dead-end cave, I believe. Doesn't take you anywhere. Oh, it's so dark. Why is it so dark? I'm just gonna grab the soda and leave. Crazy dark in here. Where's the... I was like, where's the exit? Just keep an eye on that so we don't get lost back here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There was the soda. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and drink it. 8%. Okay. Let's turn and go kind of up the hill. That should be where the road pretty much, the general direction it goes in should be this direction, so we'll go this way. There it is down there. Oh, it looks like it actually forks. I never really noticed that. I thought the road for sure like ended over here, and then that was just like a path, like a snowy path, but maybe it's just another road. I don't know. Not that it really matters either way. Okay, so we probably haven't searched this car either. Oh, there's a knife. Take that. Nothing. Okay, so this should just go a little bit farther and then turn around. And then I think we'll just head back towards the other road and kind of follow it basically around the map. It should take us over to like Skeeter's Ridge and all of that kind of stuff. eventually. Anything over here I need? I'd like to get the feathers. What's a feather? What's a rock? Those are all rocks. Ooh, a pry bar. I'm doing on weight. I am overweight, of course. I don't know, maybe I don't know. Just don't want to really commit the resources to getting well fed, but like if I just pop this is it, right? Do I need to go up there? If I just like kind of pop a cattail every so often and keep myself from starving. This is it, right? Like I feel like this is, let's just go ahead and map it and see what happens. End of the road. It's just not giving me a, let's make sure that it crossed it off. Where are we? 13, yeah, I saw it. I saw it as it flipped up and went by. Of course. Sometimes I do think that the rate at which you get sprains and stuff could be toned down a little. Because that was like, I was just walking. Barely on an incline, and I got one. Got a sprained wrist. Also, maybe you don't get sprained wrists unless you fall. Like that, you know, that doesn't make too much sense to just like be walking on this snow here and get a sprained wrist. Like if I were to like jump off one of these rock formations, maybe that makes more sense. I don't know. Really not a big deal, but just thinking through it logically. It seems like sometimes you get sprained wrists and ankles over really not much. Like I could probably get one right here. Nope, it's not giving me the little icon anyway. If we can get Pleasant Valley done, I'll feel pretty good. Because this is like, you know, one of the bigger regions. And there's Mystery Lake as well, which is pretty large, but it should be fairly easy. Obviously, it's one of the more simple regions. All we would really have to look out is for the wolves there. And, you know, the couple bears and stuff that are walking around. But for the most part, it should be smooth sailing. Okay, so
I'd be dying from starvation.
those cabins I know are something we need to map. Keeping my eye out for wolves. I don't think there's generally any up here, but you never know. You think you're safe until you're not. Derelict cabins, alright. Nice, sun came out. Cool. Let's get his feathers, and looks like he's got some goodies for us.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
And hopefully there's, yep, a couple pieces of charcoal. Oh, just one.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's keep on rolling down the road. Yeah, it's about midday. I'm trying to think of like where we can stop for tonight. I was thinking about that prepper's cache that's right by the climb to Timberwolf. That might be a good spot to sleep tonight, because we can get in there, get some loot. There's probably some food there that we can eat tonight instead of, you know, eating something we're carrying. So that way we can kind of just keep moving. We'll see. We'll see though. think there's anything else like off that direction. No, because that's the like perimeter wall right there. So we should be fine if we just follow the road. Ultimately, this should take us like straight to the plane crash and everything, and Skeeter's Ridge. There's a handful of stuff over there to map. So once we get over there, we'll cross quite a few things off the list pretty rapidly. Man, we could not have asked for a better day though. How's my wrist looking? 2 hours, 48 minutes left of the pain. No big deal. Just trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Don't really need to, but it's taking us a long time. We still got a distance to cover too, so. I kind of wish, like, what if there was a better way to like restore some energy? Like, I know you've got your like your little energy drink thing you can drink. You've got coffee, but like, what about some kind of like natural plant or something that you could use to make like a energy? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like a supplement to help you, you know, if you're trying to travel or something, you could, you know, use those on the road to keep yourself, you know, moving, basically. Might be kind of cool. At this point, I don't really think that they'll add anything like that to the game. But who knows? You never know. Well, enough people ask for something like that. They might. It could just be me. And it's just a random idea, too, so. Oh, you know what? As I look at that, I think we need to follow that stream, right? Because I think there's the little, like, picnic area that way. And then, yep, there's point of disagreement. The car is over there. So let's go. Oh, shoot. Just back up. Let's just go around him. We'll go the long way. We'll kind of go back. We'll go to point of disagreement, and then that should take us up towards the cache, the prepper's cache, and we'll go back towards the waterfall that way. It's not worth the wolf. And I'm glad I saw him when I did, because we were probably like right on the verge of being too close to him to get away. Where'd he go? Go over the hill. It's gone over that little hill over there. Okay. Still fairly early. We could get some more stuff done today, but we're starting to get this headwind I'm walking into that's going to really slow us down, so we'll get point of disagreement done here. We'll search these cars. We'll head back towards the prepper's cache. Oops. Then maybe make our way over to the picnic area. So once we do, some matches down there.
Perfect.
Another soda. Once we do Timberwolf Mountain, from there we could go to Ash Canyon, obviously. We could go to Black Rock. I don't really want to go to Black Rock. I said it. I mean it. I really just don't want to do that, but we might have to, honestly. Although it might be a little bit different animal in Stalker than it is in Interloper, because I do have the revolver, and I could just pop shots at him anytime I'm kind of in trouble. So it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, I've never mapped Blackrock before, and I still don't know it super well. I don't know if I'd say that. I don't know it perfectly, but you know, I'm starting to kind of get my directions about me when I'm in there. Just need more experience with it, truthfully. I need to like challenge myself to spend time there. I also, this is going to sound silly, but maybe not silly, but I don't know where Keeper's Pass is either, guys. I've never been to Keeper's Pass at this point. You know what? Let's check the, there's the little house, and there I can see the cache from here. Where's that wolf? Make sure we're free from him, and let's just duck. I want to check, do we have to map Keeper's Pass? It's a transition zone, but you have to map, like Crumbling Highway, and it's technically just a... what am I doing here? Oh, it's like glitched. See like the font at the top? Okay, well let's go into the cache, and maybe like that load screen will help it unglitch. I don't know, it's like I'm looking at two screens at once, basically. And we can maybe unload some stuff here. So yeah, the waterfall picnic area is like right up that hill and over the other side. So we'll unload some stuff maybe and get a little bit lighter, so if we do have to tango with that wolf, we're kind of fresh on our feet. But this is not a bad spot to be. In my like personal stalker run that I'm in right now, I've been trying to like live in this cache over here as like my permanent home, so I'm pretty comfortable with this area right now, on Stalker in particular.
Thank you.
So should be some more charcoal, just one. So that's just the bottom of the wall. Alright, yeah, let's get inside there, see what it's got to offer. Okay. Lots of stuff to be searched in here. I don't know, maybe like I've got the in that run, I've got the shelves and everything stocked with all of the loot and stuff that I've been finding. Maybe at some point I'll do like one of those tours of it. I'm trying to like, you know, fill all the shelves with everything and do that kind of thing you always see people do on some of the social media platforms. Anything under there? I don't see anything.
Oh, lucky day.
Got the
I'll take it.
I'll take that just for a second. I've got the lockers marked with spray paint for like what kind of supplies and stuff they have them. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Climbing socks. I'll just grab everything and then we'll kind of unload some stuff. Can opener. I probably have one.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay. Let's take a look at our clothing situation. Is that better? Nope, it's not. Okay. So let's offload some clothes we don't need. Actually, climbing socks are going to be better than the wool socks. So which pair of these is worse? This one. Okay. Technically, those are better. Stash those. Actually, give those to me. Let's do some quick swapping here. These are better. And let's throw on these gloves as well. And we should be good from there. Okay, don't think we're carrying anything. Let's put some of our supplies and stuff down. I searched all these, right? Yep. Yep. Hacksaw down there. Some cloth. Oh, did all these. Up to that. Okay. We haven't been here. I just am forgetful, I think. Alright, let's throw these down. Actually, before I do that, let's refuel the lantern. I should consume all of that container of oil. I don't need to carry 2 knives. I'll put one down, put one of the pry bars down in here. Keep the spray paint. Sticks. Did I read this book yet? We got 1 hour left. Oh, I need to eat something. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that book off so we can drop it. And then how are we doing on water? We actually probably need to make some water. Yeah, we're at 0.717 gallons. Okay. Let's read you. What's the deal? Am I too hurt? Because of the dang risk. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's go over to the picnic area. Get this crossed off the list today. Is this... Actually, let me check. Do I need to map this cache? Ah, it's still glitched. See that? I can't do anything with the list. See how it's like survey locations, like the font at the top is like laying over something else, and then like I can't even select this window right now. So hopefully that's something that'll fix itself when I, shut down the game and open it up next time. That should be taken care of, but still kind of annoying right now. It's okay. Let's I don't know. No, I just won't map it for now. Let's go do the picnic area, and that'll be the last thing we do today. Probably gonna hurt myself on this hill because I'm walking around it like a idiot. I feel like I should have probably stumbled across Keeper's Pass. I said I didn't know where it was, but like, is it just that well hidden that like I just haven't naturally found it yet? It's got to be around here somewhere. I feel like I would just, kind of be like, oh, what's that? And stumble into it, but who knows? Can't be like a secret. I mean, maybe it is. I honestly, guys, I know nothing about it other than that it exists and it connects Pleasant Valley to Blackrock. That's literally it. I would assume we would need to map it as well, so that'll be fun. Be a interesting little addition.
I could eat anything right now.
We could also sleep down here tonight. Cave over there. Misty Falls picnic area, not just picnic area. Oh look, the cache is on there by itself. Okay. Let's do some looting, collect some rifle rounds.
This'll come in handy.
I think I need to map that waterfall. Be nice if I could check, but it's glitched. Yeah, let's just crash down here tonight. We're tired enough that I don't really want to walk back up to the cache, as well as like this will wipe out any accumulated like cabin fever risk that we do have. This will take care of it all. This is not a... Where does this go? I'm thinking this one through, guys. Alright, let's check it out. I really thought this was just your standard run-of-the-mill cave. It probably doesn't go anywhere, and that's why I don't, like, remember. Unless it does. Unless this is how we get to Keeper's Pass. Surely not. It's got a flare.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay, we'll take that for now. Check it out. Just a second. I just don't remember any of this. Does this connect anywhere?
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Oh, I forgot about the water situation. We should maybe have enough sodas that if I didn't make water tonight, then we should be able to make it till morning. I think this is just a dead end cave. There's a bedroll in here. And a bow. Tell you what, I'll take the arrow, but I think I'll leave the bow. Maybe, actually, I'll take it and I'll leave it, more ammo, chocolate bar. I'll take it and I'll leave it up at the cache. Actually, give me those gloves. I'll harvest those for the leather. What kind of shape are you in?
I think I can use this.
74. Now I'm like really tempted to go back to the cache tonight, but it's okay. I'll find a little spot here to drop everything or drop the bedroll and go to sleep. Yeah, this is a dead end. Good to know. Just like one of those things that like I've probably been here before, and just because it doesn't really go anywhere, I've just kind of forgotten about it. It's going to be my assumption. So let's get up here towards the exit, and then we'll probably go to bed for the night. Yeah, so let's do like right here. Ooh, give me the new one. Okay. Kill this. Okay, there it is. Let's see, what can we eat? It's all pretty much gonna hurt our thirst. I don't have anything that's... I don't know what the dog food will do. Let's try it. Might get a little bit of liquid out of it, yeah. Just a tiny little bit. Let's drink some water. That should get us by for the night. Definitely not going to get rid of our cabin fever risk, though. Kind of go in the complete opposite direction. That's okay. When I said that, I didn't anticipate this being like an interior location. Alright, let's drink that soda. Let's drink the rest of our water, and we're going to have to make some water. What time is it? I like to get the sun up. Okay, should be good. Let's head on out of here. I feel like this probably will turn into a blizzard. Maybe hustle a little bit. Minimize the amount of time we're out here. And then, I don't know, like, we need to make the water. I was going to say we could head for Skeeter's Ridge, but we really need to make the water this morning. So let's head into the cache. We'll drop some of these extra things that I'm carrying, and then we'll come back outside and use that little broken down cabin with the stove in it to cook up some water. And then we'll see how much time we have left in the day. If we have enough, we might go towards Skeeter's. Otherwise, we might just crash here for another night. So we can leave one of the bedrolls. We'll leave the worst of the two. Leave one of the bows. Leave the worst of the two. Can I use this? Let's finish this guy off real quick. Get that done. Okay, we can leave that, which will be up here now. Honestly, we could probably leave some of our matches behind too. I don't think, obviously they're not taking up a ton of weight, but like we have a ton of matches, and especially where if we're gonna go to Timberwolf, we'll be right back by this area again too. So just stash some. Probably leave that stack that has 108. Yeah. So we had like almost 5 pounds of matches on us, and we could actually probably cut this in half too. Let's leave 50 of them. Okay. We just don't need that many matches. Okay, let's go to those gloves. Harvest those, and then let's go out and let's, like I said, get the...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Get the water started. Might be a good day to do this anyway, because, I mean, we wouldn't get any mapping done with the fog, so this might work out for the best. Take those. Start a fire. Let's go ahead and use this. Kind of feel like I should go chop up one of those fir limbs before we get this started, but oh well. If this fails, maybe I will. So far, so good. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. It's really not much you can do. If you're cooking with the water with the cans, you can't really do anything because they don't, you know, it doesn't take very long for the water to finish, so you can't really like leave or anything. Like you could if you had the pots, because the pots take almost a couple hours. These just take, what, 30-40 minutes. How much time we got left?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Plenty of time. That's probably good. So how much did we come away with? Almost a gallon.
God, I'm starving.
What else can we do? I could repair some clothing a little farther. Like the pants, they're down to 54%. Let's go ahead and do that while we've got some extra time here. Okay. Better than what we're carrying, or wearing, I mean. Let's repair the jackets. we're liable to find some pretty sweet clothes once we get to the top of Timberwolf. Let's repair this thing because it's looking pretty ratty.
I need to find food.
What else? Gloves are 71. Do we dare go for it? Let's go for it. Nice. Okay. Let's run inside and leave that extra pair of thermal underwear, and then we may work our way over towards Skeeter's Ridge. I'm kind of surprised we didn't find any food at all in this cache. Just put them on the shelf. Alright, no food, right? Okay. Yep, let's go. Actually, what I need to do is go back down there and grab the charcoal from that fire. Won't be too much, but yeah, just 3. But that's enough to, I mean, map 3 more locations, really. Yeah, I would really like to map the entire region. Like, you know, like right now I'm pretty much just going to like point of interest, like from point of interest to point of interest and mapping them. Like, it would be kind of cool to map the entire region, like every little nook and cranny, but man, it would just take so long. It would take forever, and you would need so much charcoal. Call this birch down here. There's a hunting blind, I guess you'd call it. I think I'll get this birch and then probably turn around and go dump it in the cache. Probably hit the hunting blind here too. That way we can get it down on the ground in there and curing. Okay. Another arrow. We're getting quite a little buildup of arrows right now. Actually, that little stay on target book will be nice too. Yeah, we're gonna go back and leave that stuff. Get it curing. Not making quite as much progress as I would have liked, but we're finding some seriously good loot too. So, how many arrows do we have on us right now? Like 4 or 5. Plus, I've got like got 5 arrows on me. I think I've got one that's already broken. I've got like, I don't know, 10 or 15 other arrowheads, and now I've got a ton of birch bark or birch saplings to make more arrows. So we're kind of like, we're set on arrows right now. So if we get into Mystery Lake and we see that moose that's sometimes around there, we might consider taking him out, because I'd like to get the you know, the satchel made. But we'll see. No promises there. Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Let's dump those. And you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's leave the extra arrowheads behind, because that's 2.5 pounds we don't need to be carrying all the time. Let's leave the broken arrow. Oh, I put everything away. Gosh dang it. I put all my inventory in there. Alright. Shoot. Okay. I tell you what, guys. We are at time. I like that button, but in some ways I don't, because I just put everything away, and so now I've got to pick through here. I mean, I guess for the most part, I'm going to take everything, but maybe it's also a good opportunity to do a little bit of picking and choosing. But I'll do that off screen here. We are at time anyway, so I'll just say that I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to just give it a quick like. If you're new here or just haven't subscribed to the channel yet, would of course invite you to go ahead and do that as well. Leave me any comments you guys have for me, and we will pick up here in the next episode. Thanks, guys.